Alright guys, welcome back to Arcana Magic. Today I have a super fun classic tutorial for you guys. I'm using the Monarchs deck that they used in Now You See Me. I will leave a link to this in the description if you want to get yourself one of these. But this trick can be done with a truly borrowed deck of cards. Of course, I'll do a quick demonstration of how the trick looks and then we'll jump into a tutorial. So first things first, the spectator can select any card. In this case, the spectator selected card is the 7 of spades, but of course when you do this trick, the magician won't know. So we're just going to lose the 7 of spades into the deck there and just give the deck a bit of a shuffle up just like this. Alright, and what I'm actually going to do is give the deck a completely different type of shuffle, which looks like this. It's a bit of a messy one, but the idea here is to mix up all the face-up cards with all the face-down cards, creating a little bit of chaos inside of the deck, just like that. And of course, you'll notice that we have some cards back to back, face to back, back to face. Like I said, back to back, one giant mess. But with a snap of the fingers, I'm actually able to restore every single card except for one, which is of course the spectator selected 7 of spades. Alright, let's learn this. So like I said, for this trick, it can be done with the borrowed deck of cards completely shuffled. Even if there's some cards missing, it doesn't matter. First things first is when the spectator selects a card, your goal is to move that card to the bottom of the deck. Now, in the performance, I did something very simple. I basically just put the card on top and took 2 cards, swiped the one down, basically so that I could get a double lift. And when I turned both cards over, the card that was selected remains on top. There's lots of different ways to get the card to the bottom. One of my favorite ways is to show the spectator's card, do a top change while talking to them, put the card in the middle, obviously it's not their card, and then control it to the bottom by peeling off the top card and then just shuffling the rest of the cards like that. Alright, so there's lots of different ways to do it. Let's say we've got the cards at the bottom, and in this case we're going to use the 7 of clubs. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take some cards off, doesn't matter how many, and we're going to flip our entire wrist over and almost place the cards back, but maintaining them and using our thumb to get some more cards as we push over. And then we're going to take the whole pack, flip it over, do it again, flip it over again, and we're just going to keep going. And essentially what we're doing is separating face-up cards and face-down cards. That's all that's happening. Okay, so like I said, take some cards, flip over your wrist, put it at the bottom, catch some more cards, keep turning your wrist over, catch some more cards, keep going, and eventually you'll end up in this situation where half the cards are face up and half the cards are face down. Now for the part that we use to get the spectator selected card to turn over. Remember, it's at the bottom, in this case the 7 of clubs. What we're going to do, once we've done this, is we're going to make sure the last thing we do is we place the one card, which is theirs, the very last card, on top of the face-up pile, just like that. So we'll end up in this situation. Spectator select the card, all the face-up cards, all the face-down cards. Now, if we take from the top half of the deck, we'll always get a face-up to face-down. If we take from the bottom half, we'll always get a face-down to face-up. And then we have to find the natural break, which you'll be able to find just by feeling around for it, and you'll get the back-to-back. When you get the back-to-back cards, you, instead of placing them back down back-to-back, you flip them over, because remember, this is the spectator selected card. So we flip it over like that, put all the cards down, and there we have it, the spectator selected 7 of clubs. To get the natural break, if you want to, before starting the trick, you can do a little spring of the cards, or a little shuffle and focus extra hard on the bridge to basically bend the cards forward a little bit. That way, when half the cards are separated like that, you'll see the natural break a little bit more, and that way it's easier to catch it and put it down that way. So that's just one way to get the natural break. And yeah, so give this one a try. It's a lot of fun. It's very quick. It can be done in the hands, and it's very good for walking around, doing street magic, doing quick magic. This works extra well on little kids as well, because they can remember their card, and it's a little bit magical when the entire deck fixes itself. It's a variation of a trick called Triumph. I'll teach some more advanced triumphs in the future. You can maybe see some of them on my YouTube Shorts. I'll teach some of those in the future, but for now, I think this is a very fun, beginner, easy, but also powerful Triumph variation. So give this one a try. Let me know your thoughts, and let me know the reactions you get in the comments. And like I said, you can also check the description for a link to get your hands on one of these Monarch decks. Like I said, they used this deck in Now You See Me, and honestly, they're just absolutely beautiful. All right, thank you guys so much. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and stay tuned for next week's video.